The valedictorian for 2021 has been at Black Forest Academy since 9th grade. His parents work in the Middle East. He is a dorm student at Zona, and he will be continuing his studies in Korea. So I invite Dongju Daniel Jeon, valedictorian, to come and deliver the graduate address.
Thank you. Hello, fellow students, faculty, staff, family members, Brown Gang. And also, hello to my mom and dad who are watching through live stream. And hello to all the other people looking at their screens, trying to figure out which Asian kid is the valedictorian. Hi. My name is Daniel Jeon, and I have the honor of speaking as the valedictorian this year and graduating with this amazing class of 2021. Congratulations, seniors. We made it. Now, it's been a different kind of year, and definitely not what we expected it to be. But I think it was a good difference. Here's a quote that I think fits really well for our class. Strength isn't always shown in what you can hold on to. Sometimes it's shown in what you can let go of. Now, this quote was said by the legendary philosopher and one of the greatest minds of our time, the rapper Drake. Now, I'm pretty sure he was talking about one of his ex-girlfriends, but it can still apply to us. We know all too well that this year, we've had to let go of so many things. From sports seasons, to taking a picture with the statue of David. I really miss that. There are countless things that we couldn't do as a class and as a school. However, COVID did give us something very valuable. It gave us a choice. A choice to be grateful for all the things that we do have and can do, or to complain about all the things that we don't have and couldn't do. A choice to thank God for his blessings, no matter how small they might be, or to accuse him for taking away what we thought was our right to have. A choice to see the glass as half full or half empty. But looking back at this year, I'm proud to say that we as a class, as a school, and as a community all saw the glass as half full, most of the time. Because, there were times when it seemed like regulations were only getting tighter, COVID numbers were only getting higher, and our screen times were only getting longer. But because of COVID, we became grateful for the smallest and most unexpected things. Like, I never knew I would love going to school this much, and I never thought I'll be thankful for being able to sit on stage for graduation. And I also think COVID allowed us, as a class, to get closer together. Because, even though we were forced to sit as a class at lunch and in meetings, but you know the saying, how tough times bring people closer together? Well, I think that was really true for us. We had to be creative with how we spent our time together, and we encouraged each other to look at the bright side of things. Honestly, if it weren't for you guys, I don't know how I would have gone through this year, so thank you. And now, as we go on to our next stage of life, now for the first time, we have no more set schedule, no more classes every day, and no more groups of 3. We're set free, and we don't know what to expect. Now here's another quote by a very sophisticated scholar who has basically memorized the entire dictionary, Eminem. He said, "The truth is, you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Life is a crazy ride, and nothing is guaranteed." We saw that last year and this year with COVID. And as I said before, like sitting up here for grad, We had no idea until a few days ago that we would be able to do this. Now, next year, when you guys go to college or wherever else, I encourage you to embrace the unexpected and trust in the Lord, because He is the only thing in our lives that is guaranteed and won't change. Now, when I was writing this speech, I didn't know what else to say after this, and I realized I still had a lot of time left to talk. So as I was wondering what I should say, I decided to ask one of my most trusted friends who I confided with in almost all my projects and whenever I had a question. Google. So I typed in the best valedictorian speeches ever and tried to come up with a few ideas. And don't worry, I didn't copy a speech off the internet. I made sure to change a few words so it's not plagiarism. But anyways, most of the speeches that I saw said the same thing, like shoot for the stars and be yourself and follow your dreams. And I'm not saying those things are bad, and I'm not saying don't do those things. But I feel like it would be a waste of time to repeat it, because you guys already know it, and you've heard the advice time and time again. It's almost as bad as learning how to solve integrals at class and then going home and solving integrals again. Just kidding, I did your homework, Mr. Olson. I wouldn't be standing up here giving this speech if I hadn't. But back to what I was saying. I'm not fit to give you guys some crazy good advice, because, although my number on my transcript might be higher than most of my classmates, or all my classmates, but that doesn't make me any better than you guys. There are people sitting next to me who are talented, musically, athletically, artistically, and every one of the people that you guys are about to see up on stage and hear their name called out is unique and smart in their own way. However, I do want to challenge you guys to do something. Instead of always zooming forward in life and going past your limits and straining towards whatever goal you're pursuing, sometimes it's important to just take a break. Take a Kit Kat. Sorry. But once in a while, when you're feeling especially down, alone, and like nobody else is paying any attention to you, remember the blessings that God gave you in your life and all the things that are good. Remember this time of COVID when we were thankful for even the littlest of things. And remember that no matter what, through every high and every low, that God is always there with us, making things work out for His good. And before I end, I want to say one last quote by another famous scholar, activist, and rapper, Megan Thee Stallion. She said, "I'm so blessed. Thank you, Jesus." Yeah, she actually said that. But now, class of 2021, just like Megan said, I hope that you will always remember that all your blessings are from the Lord, and to remember Him even during the good times as well as the difficult. I'm so blessed and honored to have known you guys and graduate with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Joe, and thank you, Daniel. You guys have raised the bar for this event.